The moon is not Earth's natural satellite at all. Instead, it is a gigantic cosmic observation outpost built by reptilian beings, a secret base suspended in Earth's orbit, monitoring humanity for hundreds of millions of years? You might think this claim sounds absurd, nothing more than the wild fantasy of conspiracy theorists. Yet there are some strange phenomena that simply cannot be explained. The first is the moon's tidal locking. From Earth, we can only ever see one side of the moon, while its far side remains permanently hidden in darkness, never directly observed by humans. It wasn't until 1959 that the Soviet probe Luna 3 flew past the far side of the moon and transmitted the first blurry images of it back to Earth. But that was only the beginning. A more thought-provoking question soon emerged. Why is the moon tidally locked? What is it guarding against? Is it preventing humans on Earth from seeing the secrets on its far side? Or is it hiding its true nature from other beings in the universe? The craters on the moon's surface push this sense of anomaly even further. Astronomers have observed that the moon is covered with impact craters of various sizes. Some are less than 1 kilometer in diameter, while others stretch hundreds of kilometers across. Yet no matter how large these craters are, their depth almost always remains around 6 kilometers. This completely contradicts the basic laws of cosmic impacts. Normally, the greater the mass of a meteorite and the faster its speed, the deeper the crater it should create upon impact. But the craters on the moon appear as if every meteorite struck an incredibly hard metal shell. No matter how powerful the impact, the craters never penetrate any deeper. These signs suggest that the moon may not be a natural satellite at all, but rather a modified artificial celestial body. Beneath its solid rock exterior could lie the core base of the reptilian beings. Such a carefully designed structure would allow them to maintain absolute control over Earth, silently observing every step of humanity's development. On July 20th, 1969, Neil Armstrong stepped onto the moon's surface and delivered the famous words that have echoed through history. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. The success of the Apollo 11 mission marked the first time humans set foot on a celestial body beyond Earth and opened a brand new era of lunar exploration. However, few people know that hidden within this historic mission lies a mystery that remains unsolved to this day: the existence of a 2-minute gap in the audio recording. According to the communication records released by NASA, after Armstrong and Aldrin stepped onto the lunar surface, the transmission signal was mysteriously cut off for a full 2 minutes. During that time, mission control on Earth could hear nothing coming from the moon. What exactly happened during those 2 minutes? What did Armstrong actually see? Years later, a leaked internal document revealed a small piece of the truth. According to the record in the document, after landing on the moon, Armstrong reportedly shouted frantically into the communicator, "Unbelievable! I saw them! They're right there! Huge spacecraft parked beside the crater." This document was quickly sealed by NASA, which publicly claimed it was merely a communication equipment malfunction. If the 2-minute gap in the audio recording could be dismissed as coincidence, then the 1969 lunar module crash experiment led directly to an even more revolutionary hypothesis: the hollow moon theory. After the Apollo 11 mission ended, NASA deliberately crashed the remains of the lunar module into the moon's surface. The goal was to study the moon's internal structure by monitoring the vibrations caused by the impact. But the result left scientists stunned. After being struck, the moon continued to vibrate like a massive bronze bell for a full 55 minutes. Such a resonance phenomenon typically occurs only in hollow objects. For example, when a bronze bell is struck, it continues to ring and vibrate for a long time. But when a solid rocky body is impacted, the vibrations quickly dissipate. The results of this experiment directly challenged the traditional belief that the moon is a solid, celestial body, and it brought the hollow moon theory to the attention of a growing number of people. Even more puzzling is what happened afterward. Since Apollo 17 completed the last manned moon landing in 1972, humanity has not sent astronauts back to the moon for half a century. This is particularly strange because today's technological capabilities are far more advanced than those of the 1960s. Whether in aerospace engineering, life support systems, or exploration equipment, modern technology has made enormous leaps forward. If humans were capable of landing on the moon in the 1960s, then today we should easily be able to establish lunar bases and conduct long-term exploration. So why have countries around the world seemingly abandoned manned lunar missions? NASA's explanation is insufficient funding and lower mission priority. Yet for many people, this explanation simply isn't convincing. More and more people speculate that humanity did not abandon manned moon missions because of money, but because something happened during the Apollo missions. Something like a warning. Perhaps it was a mysterious signal coming from inside the moon, or perhaps a message from a higher intelligence. These signals may have warned humanity not to return to the moon so easily and not to attempt to uncover its secrets. The 2 minutes of missing audio and the moon's strange hollow resonance may only be the tip of a much larger secret, one that NASA deliberately concealed from the public. Just as the mysteries surrounding the Apollo program were intensifying, in 1970, 2 scientists from the Soviet Academy of Sciences, Vasin and Shcherbakov, published a paper that shocked the world titled, "Is the Moon the Creation of Alien Intelligence?" In this paper, they proposed a startling hypothesis. The moon is not a natural satellite at all, but a spaceship modified by an ancient, highly intelligent civilization. It was deliberately placed in Earth's orbit, serving both as Earth's guardian and as a massive observation station. As soon as this paper was published, it caused a huge uproar in the global astronomical community. Some people believed it was complete nonsense, merely a stunt by the former Soviet Union to regain an advantage in the space race. However, more and more people began to accept this seemingly crazy hypothesis because it perfectly explained all the anomalous phenomena observed on the moon. In their paper, Vasin and Shcherbakov described in detail the hypothetical internal structure of this lunar spaceship. Each layer had a clear function, and every design corresponded to the moon's strange phenomena. According to the paper, the outer layer of this spaceship is a meteorite-resistant armor several kilometers thick. This armor is made of high-density metal alloy and is extremely hard. It is precisely this layer that explains why the craters on the moon's surface, regardless of their size, all maintain a depth of about 6 kilometers. When meteorites strike this armor, they cannot penetrate any deeper into the interior. Instead, they only leave dents on the surface of the armor, which are the craters we see today. The purpose of this armor is to protect the internal structure of the spacecraft, resisting meteorite impacts in space and ensuring the safety of the ship. Beneath the armor lies the spacecraft's middle layer, the buffering and ecological maintenance system. This layer is filled with complex pipelines and equipment. Its main function is to absorb external impact forces while maintaining the ecological environment inside the spacecraft, such as regulating temperature and humidity and providing oxygen and energy. Vasin and Shcherbakov speculated that this layer might also store large amounts of liquid water and energy materials, providing power for the spacecraft's operation and sustaining the survival of its inhabitants. The inner layer of the spacecraft is the core control center and a vast underground city. The core control center acts as the brain of the entire spacecraft. It is filled with advanced control equipment and signal transmission devices responsible for operating the spacecraft, adjusting its orbit, and sending signals to Earth or other locations in the universe. The underground city, on the other hand, would be the living and activity area of the ancient, highly intelligent beings. It might contain complete living facilities, research bases, and perhaps even a large population. So where did this enormous spaceship come from? Vasin and Shcherbakov also provided an answer in their paper. The moon is a miniature asteroid hollowed out by an advanced civilization. In other words, ancient, highly intelligent beings found a suitable asteroid in space, hollowed out its interior, transformed it into a massive spacecraft, and then piloted it across the vast universe before finally docking it in Earth's orbit. If the moon is a modified spaceship, then who built it, and who placed it in Earth's orbit? This question puzzled humanity for decades, until the emergence of the Reptilians offered a chilling answer. According to this theory, the builders of the lunar spacecraft were the infamous Reptilians, highly intelligent beings from outer space, and the hidden puppet masters lurking behind events on Earth. The most famous promoter of the reptilian conspiracy theory is David Icke. In his book, The Biggest Secret, he explained his views in detail. The reptilians are extraterrestrial beings that resemble lizards in appearance, possessing extremely high intelligence and powerful abilities. Long before human civilization emerged, they had already arrived on Earth and have been secretly embedded within human society ever since, manipulating human history, politics, economics, and even culture. Their ultimate goal is to keep humanity contained, turning humans into their food or slaves, and the moon is a crucial tool for achieving this objective. Some people may think the reptilian conspiracy theory is too absurd, but if we look back at ancient human civilizations, we find that a surprising amount of evidence seems to point toward this mysterious extraterrestrial species. On the clay tablets of the Sumerian civilization, there are records of a mysterious being described as having a human head and a serpent's body. These beings were said to possess extraordinary intelligence and to have taught humans agriculture, writing, and astronomical calendars. The Sumerians revered them as gods. This serpent-like creature strongly resembles the typical image of the reptilians. Moreover, in ancient civilizations across the world, such as those in China, Egypt, and India, there are traditions of worshipping serpent gods or dragon gods. These civilizations developed independently, yet they share remarkably similar objects of worship. Could this really be just a coincidence? David Icke believes it is not a coincidence at all. According to him, these gods were actually the reptilians. In different civilizations, they appeared in different forms, guiding the development of human civilization while secretly manipulating humanity behind the scenes. So why do the reptilians need the moon? Why would they go to such enormous effort to transform an asteroid into a spacecraft and place it in Earth's orbit? The answer, according to this theory, is simple. For them, the moon is not a place to live, but an observation outpost and a signal transmission tower. As an observation outpost, the moon can monitor Earth around the clock, observing every move humanity makes and ensuring that human development remains under their control. If humanity begins to behave in ways they consider abnormal, they can quickly take action. As a signal transmission tower, the moon can emit specific signals toward Earth, potentially influencing human thoughts and behavior. In this way, humanity could remain in a state of deception, unable to awaken to the truth. David Icke believes the reptilians chose the moon as their observation outpost and signal transmission tower because of its uniquely advantageous position. The moon is neither too close nor too far from Earth. From there, it can clearly observe everything happening on our planet while remaining difficult for humans to detect. At the same time, the moon's tidal locking ensures that one side always faces Earth, allowing signals to be transmitted consistently to every corner of the planet. In this sense, the moon is like the eyes and mouth that the reptilians have placed beside Earth, and humanity, meanwhile, may be like prisoners under constant surveillance, completely unaware of it.